Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I'm very grateful for those of you who faithfully choose to engage in hard conversations early in the morning. You know, if we do not examine ourselves, if we do not question ourselves, if we do not put a greater demand on ourselves or an expectation of ourselves and inquire about what is possible to us, if we don't do that, we limit ourselves to a meager existence on earth, wallowing in mediocrity, living far below the means that are available to us in this life if we would only engage in applying principles that are universal, that are either working against us or for us. And if we can finally break through into a loving relationship with the one that created us to live an abundant life, there's so much available to us. So I commend you who are faithful to follow these videos in the morning and to be willing to put yourself in a position to have an uncomfortable conversation very early so that you can reflect throughout the day on how you can become what you know you can become. So I commend you. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I wish I could read while I drove. It would be dangerous. I don't. So let me just say thank you as I see you guys popping up on the screen. All right, you ready to go for this? Why so many people are sad or angry? Why so many people are sad or angry? This is not a mystery, ladies and gentlemen. It's one of the reasons that I live to create this global coaching program and to transform people's lives one at a time. It's simply because of this. Most people are sad or angry underneath the surface because they know that they know that they know they are capable of becoming, doing, and having so much more than they currently are, and yet they have no clear plan or path or guide to help them get there. Let me say that one more again. Most people are sad or angry because there is a deep gnawing feeling inside of them that says you can be more than you are. You can do more than you're currently doing. You can have more than you currently have. It's available to you. But they have no clarity on how to do that. And they have no guide to help them get there. And so they live in quiet frustration. You know, I was thinking about something this morning in relation to this subject, that there is no such thing as road rage. There is no such thing as road rage. There's really not. Just like there's no such thing as situational ethics. There's no such thing as situational ethics. There's just ethics. You either have them or you don't. There's no such thing as road rage. You either have an underlying rage or you don't. A person who doesn't have an underlying rage or anger can respond differently in traffic. You can hit your brakes and let them go by you, or you can hit the gas and do this. And you can go by them. I choose the second. Here's my point. Most people are sad or angry because they do not have a clear vision for their life, how they're going to live, what they're going to do at the next step so that they can unlock the potential that is inside of them. My mentor, Zig Ziglar, would have amazing events where people would be incredibly inspired. And the sad reality that he communicated about these events is that statistically, out of 100 people in the room who were in agreement with everything he said and who believed in that moment they could be more, do more, and have more, and who knew there was more available in them and to them, who understood they had potential that was not tapped into, and they were in agreement with everything he said, 98 of the 100 people would leave and never change. Because of two reasons and two reasons only. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what I built the coaching program around as a Ziglar certified coach and trainer. Two reasons. Number one, they don't know exactly what to do. And the most important, they have no accountability to do it once they do know what to do. You see, my favorite book puts it this way into B-I-B-L-E. It says, for lack of vision, my people perish. For lack of vision, my people perish. Perish is another word for die. When you don't have a clear vision, you may not die in the natural, but you're dying inside. You're the walking dead, man, a living zombie. You're going through the motions like a gerbil on a gerbil wheel. You may be moving fast, you may be moving quick, but deep down inside, you know you're not really going anywhere. You know you're not really becoming more. You just know that you're busy. You're mistaking movement for achievement. You're mistaking activity for accomplishment. And they are not the same things, ladies and gentlemen. So how do you deal with this epidemic of sadness and anger that's underneath the surface that manifests at the slightest trigger for most people? Well, I'll answer that for you. You get very, very, very clear on what it is that you intend to be, to do, and have. And if you're going to do it by yourself, you'll be one of those 98 that will love the idea, love the concept, be excited and encouraged, and then when the feeling goes away, there's no plan, there's no accountability, and it doesn't come to pass. It's not mysterious. You know, I think part of the process of becoming incredibly powerful in your life is that it requires you to humble yourself enough to receive the assistance of other people. I said in my quote this morning that I posted earlier, sometimes God will help you just enough. He ain't gonna help you all the way. Sometimes God will help you just enough that you have to rely on other people in your lives to help you get to the next level, to strengthen that friendship, and to remind you that nobody succeeds alone. No, sir, you're not a self-made man. What a crock of crap. You are not a self-made nothing. You are a others-made something. Did you have a mom? Did you have a dad? Maybe. Did you not? Did you have a really mean orphan director? Well, you had that, right? Did you have somebody who gave you some information along the way? Did you have somebody who inspired you along the way? Did you have somebody who encouraged you along the way? Did you have somebody who had grace and mercy on you when they didn't have to? You're not a self-made nothing. You're a others-made something. And here's the good news. You have the opportunity and the ability to choose who those others may very well be. You have the opportunity to decide who is going to have influence in your life so that you can be, do, and have more than you currently are. Why is so many people sad and angry? Because, my friend, they have no clear vision for what to do and how to do it, and they have no one to help them stay accountable to achieve that. So they know they are basically a diamond mine sitting with diamonds inside they don't know how to get to. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what this coaching program is all about. As we are in the process of training 35 different Voice of One coaches, we're going to be opening it up in the next several months to create opportunity for people to live the biggest life possible by beginning with the end in mind, getting complete clarity on what it is that you intend to be, do, and have, so that we can create a crystal clear plan for you to have a crystal clear vision, because without vision, people perish. With vision, you now have something to get up for. You now have something to push for. You now have something to aim for with crystal clear accuracy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, it truly is the difference between life or death. I pray today you choose to ask yourself the hard question, am I ready to step into the arena with champions and become who I was really created to be, instead of living below what is available to me because of lack of resources or clarity? Ladies and gentlemen, when you truly make the commitment, I promise you the resources and relationships will show up. Have a great day, guys.